Welcome to the show. Come take a seat. Weird objects appear at least once.
Hey, welcome back. It's part 5 of comic book reintroduction. I'm looking through all my old comics, and here's one that I got at Radio Shack, it looks like, for free. Because I think TRS-80 computers had a tie-in, I think. That's what it looks like. Anyway, I probably did read this, and I probably have another copy that is all wrinkled up from putting in my back pocket. Here we go. These are all from the 80s that I bought at the Eye of Agamotto, the comic book store that used to be upstairs in Ann Arbor right on State Street. I spent a lot of time with Norm. This is Norm, the proprietor at the Eye of Agamotto. He was my role model as an adult person who was doing what he wanted to do and bought a business where he got to sell comic books. So, hey Norm. Hey, it's Editor Greg here. I'm just realizing now why I bought these Warlord comic books. They all have this OMAC, mini story in them. So I think this must have been when I was really into Jack Kirby and I was buying all the Jack Kirby stuff. Just like all the Jim Starlin stuff. He was parent. Every once in a while he'd do a cover or some weird giant size Batman versus Muhammad Ali or something like that, and I would buy it because it was Jim Starlin. So I think I bought these because this was, I don't think these are Starlin. It's possible. These were sort of like the retelling of the origin of Batman. The reprinting of comics that you couldn't really find or afford. Love this cover. I do remember this. Seeing this reminded me of staring at this when I was a teenager. I don't know if the series went past number 3. I seem to have some memory of a number 4 existing, but it wasn't in this box. So here comes some more Jack Kirby obsessive stuff. I think this went on to become a collectible series. But yeah, I literally don't have much information in my head after 1985 about what happened with comics. I know a lot of guys were reading comics in the 90s, and a lot of guys that were a couple generations beyond me or after me, younger guys at work would be collecting comics when comics cost, $3.95 a piece. That's what I remember. I just remember being shocked that it had gone so far from 50 cents. Here's another artist. If you're not familiar with Frank Frazetta and you even remotely like comic books or fantasy artwork or anything like that, do yourself a favor and Google Frank Frazetta and check out his work. His legacy is interesting. His family still controls his artwork, most of it. There's a documentary, or at least one documentary, maybe 2. Anyway, I think we're coming to the end of this episode. Looks like we got some good earlier stuff coming in the next one.
It works just like a telephone switchboard.